Michael just gave another one. Ashley is God. Yes. Now, there was the Ashley is God who was reading and she was accusing an innocent woman of a crime. You remember that? Ashley is God. Book of Life. I got a couple Ashleys on my team, but there was, oh boy. But there was one thing with Ashley is God. I was like, Ashley, you know, she was accused. It was a reversal. Now, there were people probably attack her because she's black. Oh, no, no, no. I never would touch the color. I'm standing there. Ashley is God. Ashley is God. Was that all a ruse? 2. There you go. And that's why I say, Ashley is God, go to Jesus. And she goes, aha. Were people attacking? Now, we know there's the big reveal. I know this is the hard one. This is the hard one, folks. I know. Is Ashley is God always that? Yes, she is. And even I was upset. I want to do the reveal. She's not using tarot cards. Yes. So was Rebecca Ashley is God, and even those 4 horsemen, I said, ooh, you might want to watch out. Even that. Was that all, even the 4 white children, all a thing? Everybody, the universe out home was about ticked me over the edge. Was it real or was it, let me say this, I hope to God it was fiction. I hope to God it was fiction. I have said that in private with the spirit. Please, if that was all an act, and those are the faces, the beautiful, it was all an illusion, oh, I would pray that I was deceived. And those are children that are alive, and it was all just that. I have not gone to Idaho. I have not. But I would be like, I would love that to have been an illusion, and I am a full psychic. But it felt like that, the 4 horsemen on it. There was a lot of weird things with people. Let's say this. There was a lot of weird things with people that they would say this and that. And this, it about took me over the edge, and I'm put down on the floor. And I can't read anymore. Jesus, I can't. It's like purify, whatever. Oh, God. If that is all illusion, I will be like Michael Jackson, thank you, because I don't want that to be real. I would rather be a fooled fucking psychic and just go write books and be like, yes, deceive me on that. I hope it's not real. What if Ashley is God was all a trick? Oh, she is a black woman. There is that. Now, when I went over, there was a go to the TikTok and say, hey, she's not even using tarot cards. She's not doing this, but accusing a white woman. What if it's all an act? Did other people attack her because she's black? I never did because of her color. Absolutely not. But what if Ashley is God is in the Book of Life and it was all a thing? Did anybody attack her because she's African American? That never was that thing. That's one. And there was, you know, you see a white woman. Did everybody get defensive because Rebecca is white? Now, when obviously you guys saw, if you watch my original, I'm just writing on paper, which that can't be influenced by AI. You saw me do it. I did write the initials RS. I still had to go through the whole fucking thing. Ooh, RS. Now, I do want to say this. Ashley is God. What if Ashley is God is she was all faking it and she's part of the ruse? That is a possibility. You know what? I hope it is true that she was teaching you too. Did anybody go after Ashley as God because she is a black reader? She's a pretty person. You know, what if that is it? What if Ashley as God fooled us all and said, did you go after me because I was black? One thing when I went over there, I said, tarot reading, she's not doing anything. She's not doing this, that, but it's a white woman. She put a white woman up there. Oh, Rebecca. What if Rebecca and Ashley as God is all part of another thing too? See, I demonstrated, she's not pulling cards. She's not doing this. But what if she is also a teacher? And Michael is like, aha. Because I never, of course, went after her because she was black. Of course, that's stupid. My daughter is. That would be stupid. I'm like, ooh, Ashley is God. What if Ashley is God? A trick. There is that. I can't go after her being black because my daughter is black. Why would I do that? Why would I go after my daughter? Now, there is other things. I would pray that Shanquella is an illusion, and that was all just a fucking thing. Because about took me over the edge because I see my own daughter. And I'm not going to go over Ashley as God because she's black because my daughter is black. That would be fucking ludicrous. But because of maybe going to, Rebecca White or whatever, people made it a black and white issue. Well, I can't because I'm white and my daughter is black. So I can't. I can only go, look at the cards, look at this, that. I'm seeing, yeah, you're upset in the spirit if you're going after someone. So with Michael, I kind of sit there and I'm in an impasse. Michael, that would be really crafty if the whole Ashley is God Book of Life thing. Did you talk about her because you saw that she was accusing an innocent person, or did you want to go after her because she's black accusing an innocent person and then take it to town because of that. That would be very different in the eyes of Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson, I'm like, let's talk about the cards. And she's not holding up, she's not interpreting. I'm I'm going after the tarot skill to break an illusion that she's not reading tarot. But she is accusing a white person of crime. Michael Jackson was accused of a crime he didn't commit, right? And even I'm all wear fur is based on deception, showing what? It looks like this might be all wear fur is based on deception with Oprah and Michael. But what if even Michael got that Ashley is part of that too? Now you notice, like I said, I didn't go after her because she has dark skin. I can't. That's my daughter. You know, if anything, I'd be like, oh, you upset in the spirit. You're going after someone innocent. But what if that is all an illusion? Did you treat it differently because Ashley Scott is black and Rebecca Rosen was white? I mean, I clearly, when you go to read one, I'm writing on paper. And also even the ages. 27 is a very significant number for a lot of musicians who sadly, really, that seems to be a number. And then the Scorpio. I will say this, like I said, because I know Michael Jackson is a game player, and I know he can fool even somebody who's good with the tarot. And I have sat there and questioned, and I have said in private, it is true. I'm looking at Shiva there. Death, I hope those kids are alive and well. I really would love it if they are. And if he's like, woo, they are in my reality. And the Scorpio, you could say, was always a part of it. Oh God, I would love to be the full psychic and be like, you got me, Michael Jackson. Damn. I have prayed that. I hope it's all that I was fooled. And notice I stopped looking for the missing. I really did go over because even, yeah, it's got in my eyes, oh God. There was also Jeremy, oh, and I pulled back and I said, oh, I wrote I heard the name, because he knows the psychic, oh, 311. But then I went, ooh, let me pull that back. Okay, and I even apologize. Oh, I'm just trying to help. Pull back, I'm doing it to the best of my ability. But even that case, oh, the darkness. If it was all illusion, happy. And that's why I said happy. And even to the one guy, that I guess he's a Trump supporter. Sometimes he swears and stuff. I'm like, you know what? That case about took me over the edge. I had to stop it all. Stop it all. I want to stop any kind of illusions. Okay, so if those kids are alive and well and I was fooled, I am the happiest woman because children passing is sad. And I hope that Ashley Scott really was just played a trick on you all to teach a lesson. Because notice she didn't pull cards. You guys, like I could pull a card right now. Wouldn't that be funny? Ashley's got a book of life. But of course I didn't go after her because she's black. I can't because my daughter is black. That would be ludicrous. But I do pull the 8 of Cups. No matter what, I had to walk away from TikTok. There's all kinds of people faking me. There's people faking me. And that's a real thing. I see. That's not me. I don't want people deceived. I did really have someone come to me and they were like, oh, somebody's faking and this, that. And I said, okay, let me make a little video. Hi, this is me. I'm, whatever. And what if that person, could take my face, whatever. But, I see that's why I even had to say, when AI gets weird, even the best of us psychics could be fooled. I know if I go to the psychic fair and my phone is off, AI cannot mess around with that. I'm like in heaven, but I'm looking at Shiva Shakti kind of on the screen right now. You can see, or is that Krishna and Radha? And because there is a cow, Krishna. Okay, sacred images. Sacred images, and I do fear, like images of my daughter and all that. Okay, I just knew I had to walk away from all that. But anyway, did I leave Ashley's got up? Oh, I wanted to show, like I said, Houdini, she's not even pulling cards. It's that same stuff. Now, a lot of people were, upset about it. But why is everybody rallying up when Ashley Scott is accusing Rosen? But why did people go after Michael Jackson, who has always been nothing but kind to children? Oh, I never, and notice I have read in private Michael Jackson, but I already knew the answer before I did. That's the funny thing. And I knew he was innocent. I knew he was. I never did a reading on it for you guys because I just knew. And I don't know, there's something sacred about that. But I have said before, he's innocent. I fucking know it. I really feel Darlene Rudier. But even, there's that bet your life on it kind of stuff. And there is something that popped up that I gave to my right hand because I felt like, something in spirit said, don't take the glory of it if you're correct. I gave it to the right hand. I want nothing to it. I no strings. You do, because she knows something about missing persons. And I said, I want nothing. Don't even put my name in it. If there's some, no matter what, there is science involved. Okay, sometimes we got to leave things to science. That's just the way it is. I do my best, but Princess of Swords, just try and use communication. But what I'm doing really is just trying to, what Dad is good at, art of war. So what if Ashley is God? Oh, we got that book of life. Because of course I can't go after her for being black because my daughter is black. Shanquella, I would pray that was an illusion too. Say a name. Oh God. Well, let's put it this way, guys. Let's put it this way, no matter what, because I would love to be fooled that Shanquella was not real. My heart doesn't feel good. No matter what, this is, of course, one of the big things. Michael Jackson, all children are sacred, no matter the color. We know that. Okay. And some of us readers, we're just doing our best to maybe, give some information. But, one of the things I do believe Michael Jackson does like about me is when I pull oracle cards, and I've done many readings, try to put the positive seeds in people's mind to empower them, just like that mirror that I put in the community. I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. This is a mirror my daughter got. And in the center, whatever will be, will be. The future is ours. Okay. I try to, empower people. And sometimes, is somebody cheating? I'm going to really try to be careful. I want to be careful. But sometimes they are, unfortunately, because I know what it's like to be on the other end. And now I had evidence with the phone. I'm going to do my best. That's one of those tough ones. But there are some times I don't do those readings. Why? Because I don't want somebody going home and getting all crazy. You see what Melania, that's a tough one. But then there's those times, this isn't feeling good. But sometimes I just could be like, as a woman, if you're not trusting in your heart, you're feeling something in your woman's intuition, maybe it's time to just walk away and go, oh God, it's so hard to be with someone and you just can't trust them anymore because they already betrayed you. And then Melania standing by the man, and there's a lot of things. Once really truly betrayed is hard. Do I forgive Tones A even for? Of course I do. He came to the door when I needed him. That's all that matters. Oh well, that it don't matter. He helped me save my children. So all is forgiven in the universe with that. He's done. As far as any kind of thing like that, I think he made up for it a long time ago. So that has all been forgiven. We got to learn to forgive. Oh, that's okay. I'm not going to be a woman square. He came to the door. That's all that matters. That's what a man does. Owns up. I know there's situations, like I said, Trump kept going with the Central Park 5. That's a big one. That's a big one. I mean, even after DNA evidence, a person confessed and it was proven with science, still wanted to hold on. Now, like I said, I hope Ashley as God was just a trick of illusion. Oh, that would be awesome. And even Rebecca and the whole University of Idaho murders, that might be illusion too. And I would be happy because if those kids are innocent or alive and stuff, but I don't know. I got a friend in the military, and even looking for another missing child in Yakima, that's real, unfortunately. No matter what, I have to resign to protect my eyes. Okay, I know, and I know sometimes people, will you look for this? I can't. I have to protect my eyes, or I could go over. I can't do it anymore. I have to focus on the positive, kind of like Elton John. Whoop, come over here, put on the pink glasses, girl, because it's going to take you over those cases. You're not strong enough, and I'm okay to yield that I'm strong with a lot of things, but my family comes first, and I'm not strong enough. So, I had to purify real fucking hard. My TV went dark. No more. I had to purify myself, my soul. And if Michael Jackson's, oh God, that would be beautiful if that was all an illusion. And I'm the fooled psychic. I would love it. That was just, even the, I don't know. I don't know. There's been so many news, but I don't even want to judge other psychics. That's why I didn't name names. I saw some things that y'all, the Hierophant though, come on. It's never about the glory. The devil. God, yuck. Okay, just trying to do my best, and I think you guys know that. And so that's why I just want to resign from. I know it's like, what about Missy? I got reasons. I had a real murder in the family, and it took me over the edge, and I screamed in the back of an ambulance. So that's why I try, and that was part of it, not all of it. There was other things, obviously bipolar. 106 temperature, I revealed to you guys. Real things, but I still try to look. That's real stuff. Okay, and that's why I say, that's real, guys. What do why do you fuck around with something, that's real, and obviously when people were, like the one guy he knows, fucking around with a sacred case of murderers, But Ashley Scott, if that is all a trick to just to mess with, to see if somebody would attack her. Obviously, I can't attack Ashley because she's black, because my daughter is black. That would be, it's not because of that. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. But what if she's all just, oh, let's just see if they attack me because, yeah. If you're coming after because she's accusing somebody that's innocent of a crime, that's one thing. If the lawsuit's real, Ashley, please go to Michael Jackson, please. But if it was all an illusion, the whole fucking thing, and did you go after her because of that? Did you start putting her down because of that? Or, and did you treat it differently, white kids versus the missing black ones? I look for them too. Obviously, Shanquella looked at the case too, of course, because I saw Tiana's. I feel like, oh God, that's like Tiana, So I look at Shanquella and I'm like, oh, the mothers, there's a... But then again, there is also that. Michael Jackson, maybe it was all illusion. Did you look at Shanquella, missing person readers? Yes, I did. And I'm looking even, what about Breonna Taylor? Yes, I looked at that. She was innocent. Oh, yes. Oh, George Floyd, come on. I would love it if George Floyd was an illusion. I would love it all. But no matter what, and that's why we got to be careful. One of the things here on the other side, Martin Luther King, that's a real dream. I would like to be here where the clearer side is, where no matter the color, we can all get along. Are others going to go on another side of the wall where they're just going to fight, and crazy and lose their mind? I don't even want that to happen, I swear to God. And that is kind of my fear, because, I know there's a tricky game there. So even as a psychic, I know that when you're dealing with a higher power, of course, it can pull the wool over your eyes. I am always aware of that. Even to be used as an instrument to be like, man, she's a pretty good psychic. She's been right about a lot of stuff, but I could fool her. And just to teach you a lesson, the hallucinatory or like I said, Michael Jackson could hide the keys. Do I know where my keys are? Yes, I do. Thank God. I do. But I'll be like, Michael, where are my keys? I'm walking around like a child, and they're right here. I know where they are. And so, yes, I can walk outside and I can see clearly down the rain. So I want you guys to be free. What are the keys in the Bible? The keys to get out of hell. Jesus died to get the keys to set you free. That's what he did. So that's why, I know when Michael Jackson's had the keys, I'm like, Michael, give me the keys. I want to get the fuck out of hell. He doesn't want to swear at him. He's demonstrating a point. See, that's Claudia. That's me. My daughter is one. I'll do anything to save her. What about you guys? So what are you doing? Are you fighting with Trump on Twitter? When you kids, I'm trying to do everything to keep my kids like this to me. And he knows that. I will fight. There's some personal things that are just between me and Jesus. He knows how sacred my kids are to me. See, my eyes are so red. I could break down crying. But I got the keys, okay? Michael is like, nah, I found your keys. You're fine, girl. Woo! I guess, am I a 144K? It kind of feels like it sometimes, but that's okay. No matter what, I want you to find your keys. And have hold your children close, but you need to understand this whole black-white thing is ridiculous. It is. So if Ashley as God is on the other side going, girl, yeah, it was a joke. Oh, good. I hope so. A lesson. She got that. Oh, Ashley is God. Yeah, I know. I'm upset because I don't want anybody that's innocent being accused. And I would do a legitimate, let me pull back. Okay, he innocent. I'm doing my best fighting. Okay, no, he good. My psychic says he innocent. But then even, I'm fighting because I don't ever want to accidentally accuse someone. I want to do my best not to. And that's a fight. That's why I just don't even want to do crimes. That's what things, Michael, I said, and I've always said, this is what I've said. Psychics can kind of maybe give a few clues and tips. The clairaudience can be helpful, but it's detectives that solve the crimes with evidence. Okay, I've always said that. Maybe we could give a tip here, a tip there, but it's the detectives that solve the crimes, evidence. So even Michael Jackson was being accused of things, and I know he's like, please, Ellen, help me. Yes, he was innocent. I guess my heart says it, but where is the evidence? There was none. Zero. I don't even need to, I'm not even going to pull cards. I know it. He would have gone through all this, and I bet I wouldn't be able to find those keys if he was guilty. Okay? Or excuse me, if I thought he was guilty. My apologies, Michael Jackson's spirit. Okay? But there are people who What evidence? I know he paid, but he wanted to just put it into it. He had the money. He you know, his poor little heart, you know, he's innocent. Okay? I know it. I don't know. Would I bet my life in it? I think I did. Jesus was also innocent. And Rebecca appears to have been innocent. And maybe actually his God was just playing a trick. So see, we don't want to judge. We all know the story that Jesus is innocent. Well, so was Michael. And Oprah was teaching a lesson. And you know, there is also, even in Ashley, might have been fooling me, a son being accused of a crime. Oh, Ashley, there is another friend, Ashley. Well, you know, I feel he's innocent. Is that real? I hope, you know, I'll have to talk to the other Ashley girl. He's innocent. I felt, oh, that's an innocence. You know, is it all about, but we aren't innocent. We as human beings, we've all done things. We've all fallen short of the glory of God. So I'll have to talk to my other Ashley, because she said, my son is being, he feel innocent. Ashley. Maybe there's another one. And even so, as a reader, I want to try, but I'm trying to be careful. Maybe a hint, clue. I'm trying to write things down to show you guys. I'm hearing things. Oh, RS, I did write it down. You see me in the read one. I'm hearing. I can get things as a reader. Yes, that's real. But I want to still be cautious to not put the finger the wrong thing. Do I believe Darla Ruda? I feel she's innocent. I do. The wounds, that's evidence to me. Oh, I even have a scar on my neck. So, anyway, but even Ashley, what are you doing? You know, and then I was like, oh, Ashley, I hope that was a trick. Maybe that would be a really good freaking lesson. So let's not judge that. Let's not maybe judge and let's not accuse. And even Trump, wouldn't that be funny if Trump was a trick too? That would be great. I don't know. But the Central Park 5, I wish it was, but I know it's not, because they really went to jail, and I don't think they would want to have to do that, the Central Park 5, right? Innocent boys accused. That's a lot of what it's about, guys. They were accused. There was no evidence. We know the Central Park jogger had no memory. Why did they go to jail? There was no DNA. There was no evidence, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of that. They were innocent boys. Some were black, and then I think one may have been Hispanic. And why did he go? Why did they do time? They got money, but they had to be in a jail, a cell, for years for something they didn't do. I just got a comment from Tammy, who loves every post I ever do. Good morning. Looking forward to the video. So even I, as a reader, will scrutinize and do my best. But I am dealing with spirit, okay, to the best of my ability. But even I can yield at what if I'm fooled. And so, but I'm going to do my best, you know, Irish. And Michael knows, I know you're trying, girl, but you're obviously human. But you're really trying to communicate through the power of the rainbow spirit. Others, maybe you see what you want to see. Trump accused. Why did he accuse? Because he wants to. Now, there's also, he even paid, he wanted their death. Oh, let's, you know, it's not even that, but the death penalty on them. They were innocent children. To the Central Park 5, I promise you, obviously was not forgotten, Michael Jackson and many, to teach a lesson. Am I one of the 144K? I might be. I'm a kind of Wonder Woman with black kids. And, you know, there's some stuff, even my son, you know, always trying to keep out of jail too. And, you know, I once, you know, let me say this, I was scared I could lose my son to addiction, but I said no. You know, he had done some things, and I said, no, I'm not going to do that to him. We're going to find another way. We're going to find another way than doing that. And you could say I was in an apartment. He was outside, you know, because he was struggling with addiction. And I called on the spirit and everything, and I said, get out. Whatever darkness. I want to take my son down in addiction, just with everything I had. Jesus, yeah, I would say banish it. And he's fine, and he's free of addiction. I didn't want to lose my son. I know many of you, like my friend Mary and Leah, lost their child to addiction. I just gave it everything I got, including Jesus. I was in a war room. I don't want to lose my son to anything. I almost thought about putting him in a cell because I didn't want to lose him to addiction. Then I said, no, enough black men have been put in fucking cells. I'm not going to do it. I had a sister who thought I made a wrong decision. Well, fuck no. There's enough black men in cells. No, I'm not going to do that. I know I'm a white mother. I'm not stupid. No, I'm not. That was darkness talking to me, and I cast that out. And then I cast out every fucking thing that wanted to take my son down to addiction. And I said, no, you will leave. That's me in a war room to save my own son. So yes, the mother goddess is like, and Michael saw that. Everything. Get it off him, whatever it is. Whatever, because I almost lost my son to addiction. Yeah, that's what, it don't matter what color I am. I'm his mother. And I won't lose him. And I won't put him in a fucking cell like many black men have been put in a fucking cell. I know I don't want him to go to addiction, but no. No, we're going to do another way. No. I'll turn into freaking Kali. Or whatever I have to save my son. Whatever I have to. So see, sometimes, there is a mother, I know, the Virgin Mary, oh, please, God. And then you raise up and go, I'm going to do everything I can to save him. Because, see, that is what the Mary does. Rise back to life. Oh, there it is. The perfect mirror. And he's fine. So as I mirror you that, the Mother Goddess is very important. I didn't lose my son to addiction. And I got my son and my daughter and everything and stuff. And if I am fooled, and Ashley is God, if you played a trick, that is awesome. That is a serious lesson. But there is something that innocent children were put in a cell because of somebody. And they still, even after all of it, wouldn't say, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I'm a white tiger. That is a real animal spirit. My eyes aren't blue, they are hazel. And I do have an African-American son and African-American daughter. And I can, and for the parents also, that must have been hell. That your children were locked up for something they never did. That's real, I'm sure. I don't need cards to pull it. I have struggled, addiction, and I have struggled. And my son spent his some of that's none of your business. But I remember he once did a reading, Mom, am I ever gonna, Mama took care of it. He's a good boy now. And Michael Jackson gave me, he's gonna do something really cool. That's all Warfare is based on, something. He's gonna do something really good with himself. See, there's a reason he chose me. We got some things we want to do to help kids. Yeah. It's very quiet in here right now. But I hope this side of the wall won't be quiet. Yeah. Banishing and doing things, indirect methods to save your children. How many mothers have prayed to save their own? How hard did the mothers pray of the Central Park 5? Or maybe even danced to fight the power. Because I recently danced to fight the power, but like I said, I danced, and my daughter dances. And you'd be surprised what can happen when mother and daughters dance at the same time to fight the power. Because we did do that. I was dancing here, and I sent her a little message. She was at her boyfriend's. I said, dance to fight the power with Rosie Perez. Let's do it. I'm old and fat, but she ain't. Let's just do it. Let's just dance to fight the power. Just roll with it. And we did. I had it on here, and I gave her a little YouTube, and we danced. But we want good things. And I'm sure Michael Jackson was like, yeah, they're crazy. They're crazy in love. Yeah, let's not be a brick in the wall.